Hi, my name is Joleen. I am a jewelry designer based in Brooklyn, New York. I love creating jewelry. A lot of times my jewelry is bold, colorful, and unapologetically fun because I like to have fun. My company is Joleen Creations, and today we'll be learning how to make bracelets. And these bracelets are especially fun. I have a sample one on right now. So it's basically a beaded bracelet, and it has kind of like this ending to it. So it's a standalone piece and it's really cute. So that's what we'll be making in today's class. We'll be using tiger eye beads today, which is really fun. It's really simple to make, and I promise you, once you get the hang of it, you'll probably be making these bracelets endlessly and gifting them to all of your friends. So up next, we'll be going over the materials you'll need for today's class. So the materials you'll need today is some braided jewelry wire, but it's just stretch string. In addition to being stretchy, there is this beaded kind of like fabric around it, so it keeps it from breaking as easily as just a regular cord. So we'll be needing some stretchy string, and we'll need some beads. So as I mentioned, we'll be using tiger eye beads today, and I just love tiger eye beads because they're pretty. One more note about the beads: whichever beads you use, be sure to get 2 smaller versions of it. And the great thing about all of these materials is that they're listed in the downloadable ebook. So go to the description where you'll see the ebook, and you'll download to see all of the sizes of the beads you'll need for this project. So you'll need your container to hold your beads, you'll need your beads, you'll need your string, and you'll need a pair of scissors to cut your string. And that's it. So now that we have our materials, we are ready to get started. Now that we have all of our materials prepped, the next thing is to just get started. So for this part, I recommend turning on your favorite music. I'll try to keep it uplifting, try to keep it fun, try to keep it enjoyable, because I think jewelry making is enjoyable. So your music should match your mood. So I'm going to just get these materials closer to me, and we're going to get started. Now, if you're making this for yourself, it's really easy to measure. I just use the hand method. Let me do it on my left hand since there's nothing on my left hand. So what I'll do is I'll grab the string, place it on my hand like this, and just seeing like how long do I want these beads to be hanging down. Like, how long do you want these to be? And you look at your string and you say, I want them to be this long or this long. So after you've measured your wrist, just add 2 to 3 inches more before cutting so that you'll have space to add your beads at the end. For me, I'm going to cut it here. So I'm just going to cut this right here. So now that your string is measured and it's ready to go, I usually tie a knot on one end of the string. Okay, so let's come in a little bit closer and tie your knot. So this is the way I tie a knot. So this knot is just so that the beads don't fall off of the string as you're beading. So you put the both of them together like this, cross one over the other, pull the end through the loop, and just give it a pull. And that should hold for now, and then we'll get started in the beading. So that's that first step. And then after you've made your knot, it's really just time to start beading. So I like to cut the end of the string one more time to get a really sharp cut so it's easy to bead. And then I get beading. Turn on your favorite turn on your favorite song, your favorite playlist, and you just get beading. And yeah, you just keep going. You have your music playing in your background, you're dancing, you're beading, you're dancing, you're beading. And yeah, that's all it is to this part. So if you're making this for yourself, you could really just measure as you go. So is it where I want it to be? Do I keep going? Yeah, so you just keep going. So now we've beaded it to the length that we would like it. So I just did a quick hand test to see, and that's perfect for me. Let's not pull it so quickly. So yeah, so for me, this is just exactly the length I would want it to be. And then the last step here, which is really, really easy, is I'd say get them as evenly as possible. Get them as even as possible. Actually, let's put one more bead on. So get them as closely as possible and tie one knot. And tie that knot really close there like that. And then you're going to tie another knot, but this knot you're going to wrap around the bracelet like so and pull it through the loop and then give the bracelet a pull. And there is the first step, and you're almost completed this bracelet. The next step will be to use these two smaller beads at the end to give it like that movement that you see at the end of the bracelets I'm currently wearing. So the last step is just beading it through and tying a knot at the end of the string once you've beaded. So I usually tie a knot twice just to keep it, to make sure it's very secure. And then I'll do the same thing on the other side. So just bead it through. And then the same thing, just tie a knot at the end. Now, if you don't tie the knot exactly to the end, you can always cut the excess off later. The only thing I'd recommend is making sure that you measure to make sure both sides are about the same length. So there. So like, see, there's like a little bit hanging off. I would probably just cut just a little bit of it off so it's not so close to the end. I mean, so much left on the end. And there you have it. Your own professional bracelet. As I said, it's really easy to make. Think about it, 4 materials needed, and you can create so many of these, and they make a great gift item. They look really good. And you've done it, or you've learned the steps to create your own professional bracelet. I really like this piece. Yeah, I think this is a keeper. Look at it. Could you imagine you put this in a jewelry box or some sort and you gift it to your friend? Actually, let's see how this looks in a jewelry box. So imagine you get your jewelry box. Here's one of mine. And you just get this inside. Whoa, look at that. Here you go, friend. I made you this bracelet. I mean, what friend wouldn't be impressed if you made them this? And these materials you can get at your local craft store. So if you do go ahead and make this bracelet, please tag me on Instagram at Joleen Creations. And if you do have any questions or you need any extra help or support, please reach out to me at workshops@joleencreations.com. And yeah, I can't wait to see the colors you guys choose, the types of beads you choose. But yeah, this is really a fun and simple piece to make. I can see people making this as gifts for the holiday seasons, friends making this together at a jewelry making party. So yeah, I hope you have as much fun making this piece as I did. And thank you so much for tuning in to today's class. I hope that you got something out of it and at least found the creative inspiration to get started on your own projects. I can't wait to see what you create, as I mentioned many times. As for me, you can find me on Instagram. Definitely check out my website, www.joleencreations.com. And there you'll find all my lovely, colorful, bold, and fun jewelry that you can then check out, share with a friend, tag me on Instagram, all of that's good stuff. So more tutorials coming soon. Please make sure you're signed up on my email list to get alerted anytime I create any new courses, as well as anytime any new pieces come out. Be sure. And if you do have a special request of any jewelry that you'd like me to, please email it to workshops@joleencreations.com, and I check everything and I will let you know if your workshop idea was selected in an upcoming course. So thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day and happy jewelry making. Let's make jewelry together.